Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. Let's go talk with Tom. He's in Fargo, North Dakota on 3. Hey, Tom, welcome to Gun Talk. What's going on?
Thank you. My wife and I are thinking about buying a handgun, and that was a great time to think of that. But what I'm wondering, if we buy one, will we get entered into a database? And I'm not a new gun owner, but I would be on a handgun.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. This is one of those deals that they sometimes ask the question, the federal government does not track who owns guns. Okay. And your state government does not. There will be a record of it at the gun store where you bought it, but that record stays at the gun store unless law enforcement is trying to track a gun. If your gun popped up at a crime scene,
right,
or they just found it somewhere, it was a lost gun, or if it got stolen, then they're going to run it back and say, okay, who bought this gun, and they'll track it from the original manufacturer. Will know where the gun was sent, which store. And then they can go to the store and look at the document there, the paperwork. But as far as a central database, it depends on how paranoid you are. Legally, they're not supposed to be keeping it, and I don't think the federal government is keeping it. But, of course, some are going to say, well, of course they're keeping it. But, I don't worry about that. Honestly, I guess here's a question for you. Would it bother you if there was a record there, and why?
Well, actually, I'm already probably in the federal government because I've got an amateur radio license, so they already know who I am and where I live. So there's already that, and I got a regular driver's license.
We're all in the system if we're paying taxes, so
exactly, and we're paying taxes.
So I mean, that's kind of where I always end up with is like, I don't care. It's just not a thing. I've got carry permits, and so I'm certainly in the system. And I pay taxes. I've got different driver's license. I got a pilot's license. Like your ham license. You go, I'm on a lot of lists out there. This is not one of the things that causes me concern. What kind of gun do you think about buying?
Well, I was thinking about 9mm, something that both my wife and I can shoot. I already have lots of 9mm ammunition. And I bought that ahead of time, long time ago. But my wife would maybe we've thought about taking our concealed carry there again with maybe a 22. I don't know, but that was and we have shot a number of different handguns. Okay, but
I was going to say, what you might want to do if you're trying to figure out what kind of gun to buy that works for both of you, you might want to go to a range that rents guns. Or maybe even sign up for a class that both of you can take and try a number of different guns there. The whole try and buy is a really good way to go because, the gun that I like and that fits my hands may not fit your hand, and you may not like the same gun. And they're both great guns. It's just so individual,
Absolutely, and we do have a great gun range here, Bill's Gun Range, gun shop here in Fargo. Right. And they do just what you said. Yeah.
Oh, that would be the way to go. If you got a good gun store, good range, I would range with them to rent guns or even say, look, do you have an instructor we could get a couple of hours with and let's try 4 or 5 different guns and figure out which one we like. Besides that, it would just be a lot of fun.
That's a great idea to just take the the instructor part and to try a few guns. That's a great idea. Okay.
If you do that, give us a call later and let me know what you end up buying. Okay.
I will, sir. Thank you so much.